Hey man, you've played League of Legends before, right? Yeah, why do you ask? Well, apparently there's this new show on Netflix right now, Arcane it's called, and apparently it's like really damn good, and seeing as how it's based off the game, I was wondering if you could maybe give me a little perspective on what it's about, and whether or not it's worth all the hype, you know what I mean? Oh sure, no problem man. So, our story begins with our usual gang of inner city Robin Hoods. Red girl boss, blue hair and poggers, smartass, and who cares? They break into Piltover High School to steal some confiscated flip phones and sell them to nostalgic college kids. But along the way, they uncover the most destructive and restrictive substance known to humankind. A case of blue balls. Powder Cake steals a set that nearly gets lost when some schmuck named Get Deck jumps them in the streets. Anyway, the teachers are all hella pissed, so they send Mama Grayson and her bitch boy to bring them to justice. But the kid's handler, Vanderquack, is like, no immature children here. Why don't you guys check the mirror in the bathroom? Meanwhile, the critic dude from Ratatouille is capitalizing on male inadequacy that is most definitely not his. So he recruits the emasculated thug from earlier to keep the feds off him in exchange for an open supply of testosterone pills. Back at the high school, Jace the science teacher is facing termination for losing his balls, and he's like, dude, it's not my fault you guys can't get it up. And the local parish is like, you watch your tongue, boy. This is a respected, family-based community that practices good American values. Now put those dirty thoughts away and go make some potato clocks. But Victor, one of the dying student teachers, takes one good look at Jace's strong, chiseled physique, and is like, I want that. Oh, you mean the results of my research? Yeah, results of your research. Yeah. Back at the bar, Vander has Eco the supporting character take the kiddos away before he's eventually swamped by Silco's goon squad. And Vi's like, screw this man, let's get off our asses and rescue our pimp daddy. And Powder's like, can I come too? No way, little sis. I need you to stay here and pretend that you're not holding us back. There's chicken nuggies and milk in the fridge if you get hungry, and don't forget to lock the door. See you in a couple hours. So, the gang heads over to Silco's very public evil lair, but he sicks a seriously doped up Deckard on them, and Vi's like, ah shit, they red-pilled him, and the fight is on. Meanwhile, Jace and his new boyfriend are Walter Whiting some blue rocks in the chem lab, but this lady from the school board catches them, and Jace is like, what? I wasn't disrupting the pharmaceutical industry. And Mel's like, oh don't worry, I won't tell anyone. As long as I get to, watch you work, roll up your sleeves, crinkle your eyebrows in frustration. I think I need to speak to HR right now. Yes, can I help you? God damn it! So, Vi and Deckard are duking it out, and it looks like Girl Boss is about to come out on top. But wouldn't you know it, Baby Powder snuck out to help them. She detonates one of the blue balls where the ensuing climax is so earth-shattering that the bad guys are permanently ascended into nirvana. Powder finally proves her worth to all her friends, and they're finally ready to tackle the world with a newfound hope for the future. The end. Actually, no. Everyone just dies. Seriously, Powder just killed off, half of the characters. Jesus Christ, dude. I knew this series wasn't gonna hold back, but, this is honestly one of the most fucked up things I have ever seen. This 12-year-old child has to live with the reality that she just straight up killed her friends and family accidentally. Can you imagine the kind of fucked up trauma that sort of thing would leave on a kid? Oh, you can't? Well, too bad, cause we still got 6 episodes left. So, Vi tells her to get lost, she gets cuffed by the feds, and Silco sees an opportunity in this emotionally broken husk of a girl who's willing to do anything to please him. Hey, I'm not the one making it weird, guys, it's the damn show. Anywho, years go by, and JC Boy is about to introduce the newest breakthrough in safe sex education, Viagra. And Dinglehopper is like, okay, maybe I was wrong before, but considering that 90% of the attendees here have only ever taken Flintstones gummies, you might want to get FDA approved first before completely destroying their worldview. At the same time, a bunch of cops get shat on by Powder's new personality, Jinx. No, not that Jinx, this Jinx. She saturates the schoolyard with Silco's fake enhancement crap and steals one of the blue balls to ruin the market. This causes a stir with the PTA, who decide to recruit Jace as their new advisor. At the same time, this tall as fuck rich girl named Caitlyn wants Jinx to piss off, so she breaks Vi out of juvie to help her out. Now, at this point, I knew exactly what the fandom was gonna do with these two. Like, I saw the fan art and I was like, look, I know we're always thirsty for more sapphics, but these two barely know each other. Can't we just appreciate two girls platonically supporting each other outside of a romantic context? Not everything has to be about shipping. At least until the next episode when all that went out the fucking door. Like, this girl has been incarcerated for God knows how long, and the first thing she does when she gets out is take another chick to a brothel, copy down her ass, and ask her to put out for intel. If that shit ain't gay, I don't know what is. Anyway, Vi meets one of Silco's bouncers and is like, you suck. And the other girl is like, nah, you suck. Also, that bitch cop from before is apparently colluding with Silco now, who is told to distribute more pills and blame the Firelights to rise up the ranks. Wait, did I not mention the Firelights before? Okay, so apparently they're a bunch of hippies who believe in detox and are trying to topple Silco's drug racket. Okay, I'm sorry, man, like, there's a lot to keep track of in this show. Anyway, Nikola Test Slut ends up banging the HR lady while his boyfriend is off dying in the other room, and honestly, it's hotter than porn. At least until we cut to Silco taking a bath with his teenage daughter, and then it's just like, no. So, Viagra appears to have restorative properties, and Hoopa Loopa is like, is it though? Which prompts Jace and the school board to kick the dude out, and I'm not gonna lie, man, it's a pretty heartbreaking moment. Like, just look at this guy's face, man. This dude gave over a century of his life to this place, and then he gets summarily fired for not being a team player. What kind of non-union shit is that? Meanwhile, the girlfriends are holing up in an abandoned Krispy Kreme factory to heal up after Vi's little scuffle with the bouncer girl. They nearly get scooped up by Ant and Ego, but more importantly, they finally run into Jinx, and Vi's like, hey sis, sorry I got mildly annoyed that you killed all our friends. We good? Yeah, we're good. You know, it's been rough since you left, Vi. Like, Silco's great and all, but it's nice to finally see a familiar face to reconnect. Who the fuck is that? Oh, yeah, this is my new partner, Cupcake. Oh, so now that I'm gone, you just picked yourself up a new lover now, didn't you? Whoa, now hold on a sec, Powder. You and I were never lovers, okay? We were sisters. You know there's a difference, right? Of course, sisters are like any other family members who love each other. They hug, they kiss, and give each other full-body massages when one of them needs release. Daddy said so. They don't get any further because the Fireflies take the girlfriends away and steal back the blue ball. And as it turns out, that Eco Kid is their leader, whose detox cult is actually kinda bitchin'. They come up with a foolproof plan to get the school board's attention by returning Vi and the blue ball over to the very tolerant local law enforcement. But Jinx pulls a Columbine on the school and steals back the blue ball before she and Eco have the metalist schoolyard fight ever. Meanwhile, Victor takes a page from his old mentor and uses Viagra to treat his multiple sclerosis. But one of the TAs catches him with his pants down and subsequently kills herself after achieving her lifelong dream of seeing that beautiful bony ass of his. Also meanwhile, Letitia Wright's gorgeous mom, the superintendent, stops by to warn her that the local news station might run a story about the school's drug circuit, but she's mostly there to tell her that she sucks and play around with her boy toy. Lucky bastard. Anyway, Vi and Katie finally get to speak with the PTA, and the former is like, look, I know you guys don't hate us, but your focus on arresting drug addicts instead of providing the financial means to support ourselves is what allows for this sort of gentrification to happen in the first place. So all I'm saying is that if you offer us a higher standard of education and the socioeconomic backing to support it, we could reduce criminal activity in the long run, and all it would take is a little investment on your end to actually get to know us as people. What do you say?
911, what is your emergency?
Yes, this urban boy is raising his voice at me, and it's making me uncomfortable. Please arrest him. Yeah, so that happens. Anyway, Jace finds Victor about to off himself, and he's like, man, I have so many problems. Everyone wants to have sex with me, I got promoted to a position I didn't earn, and I can't deal with the stress of running the richest tech conglomerate in the world. What should I do? Dude, fuck off. I could die at any moment. I may have accidentally killed a teacher's aide, and most importantly, I am never going to get my cherry popped by the only man I've ever loved. Really? Who's that? I hate you. No, I don't. At the same time, Vi and Katie are also having a quintessential breakup scene. Like, I shit you not, people, Vi actually cuts her out saying that they're oil and water. Like, just listen to this shit.
What about us? Oil and water. Wasn't meant to be.
I'm telling you, only people that are mad thirsty and want to jump each other's bones could ever say that shit unironically. After all that, Jace, ironically enough, finally grows a pair and partners up with Vi to bust the art club where the kids are getting hopped up on Silco's after-school poppers. But then he sees these kiddos and he's like, oh shoot, are crackheads actually people? Then a whole lot of stuff goes down, like Wingerdinger takes a cultural competency course, Jace convinces the school board to not be a collection of tools, and Vi, kills Savika. Yeah, whole lot of stuff. But honestly, that's all small potatoes compared to the most fucked up dinner party ever animated. So, Jinx invites Vi, Katie, and Daddy Silco over for a rousing game of Russian Ratatouille. And Vi's like, damn it, Silco, this is all your fault. If you hadn't corrupted my sister with your stupid alt-right bullshit, she might actually be normal. Hey, all I did was provide answers when she was vulnerable and asking questions, okay? Maybe if you had seen the signs and taught her some basic internet safety, she wouldn't be pulling this crap in the first place. Wait, Vi, so am I the oil, or...? Okay, all of you just shut up, alright? Unless you want me to shoot your brains out, you're gonna tell me the one thing I've always wanted to know. What is my real name? It's Powder. No, it's Jinx. No! Jinx is just a name he lets me use for his weird fetish thing, and there's no way in hell Mom and Dad named their kid fucking Powder. Now what is my real name? Sun Wukong. What? Sun Wukong, okay? Our parents were a couple of weebs who named you after a fictional character from some made-up place called China. Why do you think you like monkeys so much? So, Sun Wukong has a psychotic break where she accidentally kills her pimp and then uses the blue ball to blast a load on the school board, who are all now vaguely dead. And that is Season 1 of Arcane. Wow, that actually sounds really cool, man. And this was inspired by a video game? Yeah, you should try it sometime. You know what? Why not? I mean, based on what you're saying, it sounds like League of Legends is an easy, low-stakes game with a chill, open-minded online community. I think I'll go check it out.
One eternity later.
So, Arcane. God-tier show, what can I say? But, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm actually thinking of doing a couple more of these explained with bad doodles type of things. Just, you know, see what the reception is and if people actually want to see more, you know? So, if you guys have any recommendations of, like, cartoons, animated films, or anime that you want to see more of this style of, just, you know, leave a comment and give me a recommendation. I can't guarantee I'll do it, but I will always keep everything in mind. Is what I can say. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys want to support my channel, leave a like, a comment, hit that subscribe button, all that good shit. Also have a Patreon, you know the drill. Become a patron, all that, blah 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 blah. And until then, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.